Okay, guys, we have got a banger on our hands here. Tiakola and David. I've heard this snippet. I've never heard Dave sound like this in my entire life. Never in my life have I heard him sound like this. He's doing up like high-pitched singing melodies, kind of matching Tiakola's vibe. Tiakola, I'm not going to lie, as a musician from France, and I listen to a lot of French music. That's basically most of you guys watching, maybe. You might be my French subscribers or whatever. But Tiakola, for me, he has some of the greatest melodies. His song with Hamza, the Amasante, or I don't know how the fuck you say it. Part 1 and 2 of that, goated. I literally had both of them on yesterday. I was showing my girlfriend because I was like, you need to listen to this. Anyway,
I was outside.
Let's see.
Had a pretty girl in a fast car. I was 21. I ain't just anyone. Better talk to me nicely. And you know the weapon on me, or it's on my best friend. When I'm in the West End, I had a wish. God knows I wouldn't believe when I was a kid.
I said, God no. I've never heard Dave do this in my life. He's never done this before.
God knows I wouldn't believe when I was a kid. Kill or fair if you wanna leave, there's plenty of fish. And I know the bullet that kills you comes with a kiss. It's just how it is. Like,
Assez de temps perdu, baby. Faut faire la monnaie, baby. J'ai cherché la monnaie très vite. Assez de temps perdu ici. Assez de temps perdu, baby. Vu que la maison ne fait pas crédit, j'ai dû chercher la monnaie très vite. Assez d'attente, file-nous l'enveloppe. J'ai des affaires qui m'attendent à 7-8 heures de vol.
You know what I like as well? That they've both went to each other's countries. That doesn't happen often. A lot of the time when you're doing a song with someone overseas, half the time it doesn't get a music video. If it does get a music video, they film a bit their side, they film a bit their side, they chop it together, make it look like they're in the same place. No, they've actually Dave went to France and Tiakola came to the UK, came to London. This spot right here is my guy got a bleeding lip. Must have bit his lip before he started shooting this. He's got blood in his lip. This is a pretty famous spot in the UK for a lot of freestyles, a lot of music videos in general. And I'm pretty sure this is the football thing by the O2. I could be wrong, but might be somewhere similar. I don't know. Might even be in France, that one, but it looks similar.
Jésus à l'échelle, oui.
Vuitton, Balenciaga.
Jésus à l'échelle.
My God, the one that does what he says he will do, and then they've got to so that is, don't know what language that is, but my guy's translating it in French and English. Okay then.
Jésus à l'échelle, oui.
Vuitton, Balenciaga.
Make I travel overseas.
Jamaica, Bagabana.
Had a dream, I had a dream.
Martin Luther, Obama.
I had a dream by Luther and Obama. Okay.
Had a dream, I had a dream.
Martin Luther, Obama.
And he's in New York as well. Just clocked.
My family was free.
Leur offrir Dolce Gabbana.
Sabi, all a plenty.
Enjoy toute la mañana.
Mercredi to vendredi.
Mercredi to vendredi. I know that from my French lesson days. Didn't need the subtitles for that.
Toute la mañana.
Mercredi to vendredi.
Vuitton, Balenciaga.
Jésus à l'échelle, oui.
Martin Luther, Obama.
Had a dream, I had a dream.
London, Paris, Ottawa.
Like, oh, oh,
They've really come with a different vibe. You know what I think so? Okay, here we go. Now he's gonna he's gonna get in his usual bag. I feel like Dave's at that point in his career when he's getting a little bit more experimental with it, because he's got a lot of diversity, don't get me wrong. He can do the deep storytelling. He has kind of like the more singy, upbeat pop things like Voices. And then he can do more of like the commercial ones. Then he can go a bit more grimy. But I've never heard like of like this type of like melodic style to it. It's new. Here for it.
Big H on a belt, Meridian, whip, obsidian, chick, Parisian, ringside, box full of white like Dillian, me and my kid.
Oh, I've heard this. I've heard that he leaked this sometime. I don't know when, but I've heard this. I remember that line.
Whip, obsidian, chick, Parisian, ringside, box full of white like Dillian, me and my Killian, form like Killian, Birkin, crocodile.
That's a Dillian White, the boxer. Like form like Kylian Mbappe. Come on.
Chick, Parisian, ringside, box full of white like Dillian, me and my Killian, form like Killian, Birkin, crocodile, like Skillabang, sick of them, turn to a Richmond, Twickenham, any type of...
Turn to a Richmond, like you said, maybe like Richmond. He's gonna get Richmond, Twickenham. Hey, that's where I'm from. Not really, kind of, you know, Hounslow size, but yeah, close enough.
Killian, form like Killian, Birkin, crocodile, like Skillabang, sick of them, turn to a Richmond, Twickenham, any type of...
That's also where Dave went college. If you didn't know, he went Richmond College, literally just down the road. That's where he wrote a lot of his first album, Six Paths, but my favourite song, Panic Attack, he wrote that there. Hard.
Form like Killian, Birkin, crocodile, like Skillabang, sick of them, turn to a Richmond, Twickenham, any type of on sale, consider them. King Charles, tech with the prince, get rid of them.
No limite, je viens pour casser la porte et les terminer. Je viens pour casser les codes, on a sans limite. Ne vous inquiétez pas si t'es pas voulu. Si on me retrouve autour de Nathalie ou de la Keisha et Stéphanie, sors ton bikini de la valise, un cocktail pour s'emballer. Assez d'attente, file-nous l'enveloppe. J'ai des affaires qui m'attendent à 7-8 heures de vol.
Tiakola's too smooth with it. I am so glad. I'm so glad this happened, man. Shout out to my French people.
Un cocktail pour s'emballer. Assez d'attente, file-nous l'enveloppe. J'ai des affaires qui m'attendent à 7-8 heures de vol. Je te conseille de faire gaffe si tu t'emportes.
Sorry I keep pausing it, but I'm not sorry. Go watch the actual fucking music video if you care. Do you guys actually say Aggie? Is that a direct translation, or has he translated it like Aggie for us guys to kind of understand kind of what he's saying? Because he could say calm down, don't get annoyed, but he said Aggie. Have you guys got a kind of slang for that or something? I don't know. You let me know.
J'ai des affaires qui m'attendent à 7-8 heures de vol. Je te conseille de faire gaffe si tu t'emportes. Je porte mon meilleur ami sur mon jean si je vois que tu me bloques. Every girl want a boy like me. Elles connaissent pas, c'est mon train de vie. Comme Skilly Bang, j'ai les cocos d'Haïti. J'ai sécurisé Neverland pour toute une nuit. On pourra enjoy toute la nuit. Notre présence vaut déjà un Grammy. Une médaille d'or aux Jeux Olympiques. À me répéter encore.
Jésus à l'échelle, oui.
Vivons,
Hey.
Make our travel overseas.
Did they not know that summer's ending?
Had a dream, I had a dream.
They just made a summer banger a bit too late.
Now my family was free.
Leur offrir Dolce Gabbana.
Sabi, all a plenty.
Enjoy toute la mañana.
Mercredi to vendredi.
Vivons, Balenciaga.
Jésus à l'échelle, oui.
Mentalité Obama.
Had a dream, I had a dream.
London, Paris, Ottawa.
Like, oh.
Rocking the full Cortez tracksuit as well. Wavy. They've come with a bop. Well done. Yeah, it's going to have to be reloaded immediately.